My name is Shannon Fraser, and I've got multiple chronic health problems, I guess. Well, I have endometriosis, which is when the cells on the inside of your uterus start growing on other organs and cause like real nasty damage and pain. Adhesive disease, where you get like random scar tissue like growth that can tie down organs and bind them together. And from both of those, I've got neuropathic pain syndrome, which is when the nerves get damaged and then they send funky pain signals to the brain over excessively. And other than that, I've got a kind of semi-undiagnosed bowel disorder where they just don't move. They're pretty much paralyzed. And I'm actually going to be getting surgery for that in, like 2 weeks now?
Yeah.
Where they're going to remove both my colon and bowel and reverse the ileostomy I have.
How long did you have to wait for it?
17 months. They told me it would be 6 months, but it was 17 months, and the whole time they wouldn't even respond to us when we sent letters or phoned, or it was total bullshit, but I'm glad it's happening. But there's been people shaming me for getting sick in public, where I've had to throw up into like a garbage can or something like that. There's been a lot of things like that.
How is your illness with like family, like relations? Like,
It changed it a lot too. In my own experience, certain family members decided it was some sort of ruse or exaggeration or lie so that I didn't have to work, or so that I didn't have to go to school, or so that I could get government disability. And there's some people, most people in my family have been really, really supportive because they're in the medical field in one profession or not. The mixture.
yeah.
I have to take a whole bunch of different things orally, but on top of that, I've got to take like hydromorphone 7 to 8 times a day, fentanyl patch, methadone, multiple pills to be able to sleep, anxiety meds, antidepressant, pills just so that my bladder contracts properly and I can, actually use the washroom and not have to give myself a catheter. There's a long list. Pills for the nerve pain, pills for just about everything.
What do you want people to know about your illness?
That it's a lot more common than people think, but not everybody feels it to the pain level where I do, because I've got everything else that's, like I said, over amplified and multiple different things. But endometriosis is actually fairly common, and chronic pain is not what people think you are. Usually we get labeled as pill poppers or over exaggerators, or they get assumed that it's a mental health problem, not a physical problem, or they can't go to ER without getting treated like crap or treated like a drug seeker. And there's just a lot of stigma around it when you don't have a choice but to take a whole bunch of meds. You shouldn't have to be punished for taking meds and having an illness that causes you great pain.